thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey, you can't stop. I had a dream.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Pushed out to his left. He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Second and inches. First carry here from Kyron Williams. And not much there. Good defense. held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, here's Penix going up top. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Rams. A pickup of 44 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. You're going to go play action with Penix. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he's into the end zone. What a start. David Njoku. Touchdown, Rams. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He'll start at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. Showing off for footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. He's going to have a first down and 4th out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Willis. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Willis to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that ball out of reach toward the sidelines. It'll be an incompletion. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 9, go.
To throw is Willis. Exiting the pocket right. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. That's taken in, and it's Jarquez Hunter. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Rams first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That is a big gainer for the Rams. Pickup of 46 yards. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will score! David Njoku. Touchdown, Rams. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On comes Josh McCarty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Hawks 70. Hawks 70. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Willis. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Ready. Ready.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Packers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The return team going to let that one go. Still go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, Penix. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-7 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Rams first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Pass taken in by Hunter. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll go with Williams. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. This one on the ground.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
Cuddy!
Willis. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and a yard. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing Willis. Look at this one out to Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 8.
Come on. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, trap 60, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
To throw, here's Willis. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Kinchins.
You know, like, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to third and 3. To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing, Willis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we see which team can establish a little bit more of this control.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Brings up third down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, set.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
Willis now to throw. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within 4. That's 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, here's Penix. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
Willis now to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
19 tight. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Willis. That's caught is Marshawn Lloyd. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. And they smack him down. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
49-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Turnover on downs.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Finds Nakua on the slant. Now a timeout Rams, it's number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Packers' 47-yard line.
Now it's second and 1. They're going to go play action with Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here comes third and 6. Incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. Throwing is Willis. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds his space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Willis. This one complete down the field to Golden. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Packers.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time they've hooked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
21-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jacobs, touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Penix on first down. That's out wide to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Ready.
Recovered by the Packers.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll work this down inside the 35. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9.
70 ranges. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Willis. Work this out wide for Moore. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Let's go. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Ready?
They'll run the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's first and 10.
First and 10
Viking,
at the 25-yard line.
Throwing Willis. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tucker back. Touchdown tackle.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. Will wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, Penix. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd and 5. To throw again, it's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air. Like during the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Willis. Escaping to his left. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Check smash. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Willis now to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. Look at the big man go. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He finds Bell. That's caught. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Willis to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Willis now to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
Here we go. Shot. Let go.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Jacobs trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go play action now with Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
19, Tiger.
He'll look to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's incomplete. Gary Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Get up. Press on 80. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. And 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Go.
Here's Willis. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards and do it after the catch.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Packers.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
65, Cat, 65.
To throw is Willis. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Finds Nakua on the slant. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop the throw. Going right back to Nakua, complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
That's Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Rig alert, Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Now Willis. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
52, Rams 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Throwing is Willis. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
15 yards. And the Packers, first down. First and 10.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was taken down by Cameron Kitchen. It's a pickup of
Panther
3.
60.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Packers set to kick this one away. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. And this will work out well.
The Rams take over.
Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. And the Rams, first down.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Hunter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll take this one in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Carney now to add the extra point.
Joshua Carney on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
Rams 31.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Press all 80. Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap 60. Press. Go.
Pistol snap to Willis. Rolling right. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. will come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hogg. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready, right?
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
Willis to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times. Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down. And we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Willis now to throw. Open is Pratt. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Okay, ready?
Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Willis. On the run to the right. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Here we go. One final play. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. So it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more